Good morning, everyone. Today is Thursday, April 9th. Wishbone and I are happy you're joining us today. So, beginning last night and over the next couple of days, many in our community will be celebrating religious holidays such as Passover, Easter, and Orthodox Easter. One of the really valuable characteristics of our community is our diversity. Diversity isn't viewed through a single lens, it is a multidimensional lens. We value the ability to take the perspective and empathize with others, including those from diverse backgrounds and cultures. It's important to see and acknowledge we are a diverse community in many different ways. This diversity is ultimately our strength. Perspective taking, empathy, appreciating diversity, and respect for others are attainable goals, but it takes a commitment and effort. So let's see, celebrate, and respect this community's diverse membership. So, Monday through Friday, lunches are again available at entrance C20 at the high school from 11 to 1. And we've been really appreciative that people have stopped by and thanked Nolan and John for their work and all the food service workers behind the scenes. So, again, if you're around, we have free lunch for all students from 11 to 1. Everyone needs to continue to do their part. We need to practice good hygiene. So, we can't let up now. We're starting to see some positive impact. So, continue to wash your hands for 20 seconds or longer. Cover your mouth or nose if you cough or sneeze. Avoid touching your face. Clean high touch surface areas often. Practice good social distancing. So stay home as much as you can. Avoid public spaces and keep at least 6 feet between you and others. And as the governor has recommended, wear masks when in public places to protect others and to protect yourselves. So have no doubt, we are going to get through this. There are a lot of smart, energetic, and thoughtful people guiding us through this difficult time. There are a lot of committed doctors and nurses and healthcare workers who are doing everything they can to address the needs of the sick and keep us all healthy. So we're working on this all together. We'll get through it. There is no doubt that this pandemic has been stressful for all of us. Know that it's normal to feel a little overwhelmed at times or even fearful. So, I once heard this acronym using the word fear, FEAR, that may resonate with some of you. It can either be forget everything and run, or what I like, face everything and rise. Face everything and rise. So let's choose to rise out of this difficult time we're going through. Someday this will all be over. We'll come out stronger and more determined. We'll face even the toughest challenges, knowing that we have persevered through this time. We'll rise and rise and rise. So now time for a little mindfulness. And remember, I told you that mindfulness is all about noticing. So whether we notice our breath, or notice what we're thinking, or notice how our bodies feel, it's all about noticing. When you are noticing, you are in this present moment, not time traveling to the past or worried about the future. So, I've got a couple activities that will help build this power of noticing. So, let's notice our breath. And for our younger And then feel the air going out through your mouth. Don't you love it when Bob's orange hair shakes? Okay, Bob, you ready? Ready. Wishbone, ready? Ready. Okay, so here we go. Let's take a few breaths in through our nose and out through our mouth. Bob, you did a great job. And you out there did a great job too. So thank you, Bob. Thank you. So just that simple practice of breathing in and breathing out calms our parasympathetic nervous system. And it calms our mind and our body. So let's talk about another way we can think about noticing. So this one is called the circuit breaker. So who knows what a circuit breaker is? Ah, right. So when a circuit breaker trips, so there's a wire and there's a circuit breaker right in the middle of that, it temporarily stops the power. So it breaks apart. To reset that circuit breaker, you have to make a trip to the circuit box and flip it back on. So I want to teach you a little circuit breaker activity that will help when your thoughts get too focused on bad things rather than good things. So when we start feeling stressed or anxious, we can break that circuit and then we can learn how to put it back together. So it's a very simple activity, very simple to do. So just say to yourself, when you're feeling a little stressed or overwhelmed, say to yourself, right now, I'm okay. And then do a quick body scan from the top of your head to the bottom of your toes, noticing where you're holding that tension. So it doesn't have to be long. You're tripping your own circuit breaker, and then and when your thoughts start to get away from you, and resetting it with this simple practice. So again, say to yourself when you're feeling stressed or anxious and you feel that tension in your body, right now I am okay, and do a quick body scan. And that breaks that circuit and then puts it back together. So we know that our bodies impact our mind and our mind impacts our body. So that little practice of being a circuit breaker is something that you can do anywhere, anytime. So when we do our meditation now, we're going to use that circuit breaker phrase, right now I am okay, as our anchor today. On other days, we've used our breath as our anchor. And today we're going to use right now I am okay as our anchor. So as we sit in quiet, we'll keep coming back to that. Right now I'm okay. So find a comfortable place to sit. I like to sit with my feet flat on the floor, my back as straight as I can get it. I put my arms on my lap. And if you're comfortable, you can close your eyes or just look down. And let's take a few deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And we can just settle back into our normal, regular breathing pattern. And let's see what we can hear in our house or our apartment or the space that we're in. See if you can hear the birds or the water running. Just listen for those sounds for a minute. And let's repeat to ourselves quietly, right now, I am okay. Right now, I am okay. And let's scan from the top of our head all the way down through our body to the tips of our toes. And let's come back to that phrase, right now, I am okay. Right now, I am okay. And you can repeat that to yourself quietly for a little bit. Right now, I am okay. Right now, I am okay. And let's say it one last time. Right now, I am okay. Let's see if we can smile just a little bit at the end of that. And let's come back into this room and this space and hear those sounds of the birds, or the sunshine just breaking through on our faces. And you can open your eyes or look up. And let's think one more time to ourselves. Right now, I am okay. And put a smile at the end of it. So I'm thankful that you joined me this morning. Wishbone is too. He's a little subtle today. So we always like to end our mornings with a little mindful self-compassion. So again, you can give yourself a hug, hold on tight. You can put your hand on your heart. See if you can feel the warmth of your hand. And repeat to yourself, may I be happy, may I be healthy, and may I be peaceful. Well, thanks for joining me today, and I will see you on Friday.